Spread them cheeks.
It's the middle of the goddamn week.
On the Nothing Sacred Show. Bitches.
Hump Day edition.
Yes, exactly. AIDS attrition. I am Cruise Control.
I am Maxwell Silverhammer.
And I am fucking brain dead, and it is the 3rd of August, 2016. Night, thank God it's my quote-unquote Friday. It's my last day, because I will be going on an adventure to Vegas, Las Vegas, hang out with the fans and the fronds. Yeah.
Man, I am going to warn you, it's hot and corporate here, though,
It's
dude.
going to be a rock and roll butt fuck to end all rock and roll butt fucks, I will tell you that much.
Oh, yeah. But it'll be fun. We're going to
Yeah.
have fun, but I am going to warn you, it's hot and corporate. So.
Oh, it is. But the cool thing is I'm only going to be there for a couple days, and most of the time I'll be spending inside in air conditioning, which is actually going to be nice considering. If you hear the fan in the background, I don't know if you can hear that.
I don't hear that, actually.
That's good, because
I'm hearing it.
Because maybe my body's blocking.
But then I have my sound turned down so you don't feedback, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Actually, I had a little rock and roll butt fuck last weekend myself.
Oh yeah. Oh well. Okay. Well, we can start with that. Oh, we can start with that. But I do want to get an update first before we do anything else. How is the fucking face fucking taint mask doing, man?
Oh, I'm getting that next week.
Oh shit! You still haven't gotten that shit yet? God damn!
Yeah,
like
man. It's a big butt fuck. They got to go through my insurance and approve it. And then after that, they said that there's I didn't meet my deductible, so I have to pay, a certain amount.
We need a name for that. It is like the opposite of the R&R, because R&R BFs are bursts. They're like short times of like rawr.
Well,
this would be
R&R BFs are usually working towards something good.
Well,
this is good too, but I'm saying like
no, this is more like an adult, an easy listening butt fuck.
Yeah,
it's not a rock and roll butt fuck.
It's an elevator butt fuck.
It's an elevator butt fuck.
Yeah, dude.
It's a slow rise. You hear, when you get to the top, you have what you hear a ding when you get it. But while you're riding up there, you have to listen to that awful shit and wait. So,
see, like a rock and roll butt fuck is more.
Yeah, we're gonna go out and fucking be stupid. Yeah,
like, you're gonna do something fun. You're gonna have fun with your friends, or you're gonna have fun with whoever. And it turns out to be kind of a disappointment because it's a lot of work for nothing.
Oh,
Where
really?
This is more, like, oh, man, when am I getting this shit?
Oh, okay. See, I always thought a rock and roll butt fuck. That's right. Rock and roll butt fucks are, this is a new definition for our listeners out there. A rock and roll butt fuck is supposed to be a kick-ass good time that you plan for.
Yeah.
So we don't want this weekend to be a rock and roll butt fuck.
No. We're just calling it that because we're going to be doing more than we usually do on weekends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We're just kind of like mocking, almost like, we're gonna have a shitty time this weekend because that's what pretty much. So let's go into that. So what's going on with your rock and roll butt fuck, Mr. Silverhammer?
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to Lofttown. Now, here's the thing. The thing I want to talk about. The time was cool, although the person who was having the birthday party, she was like with 25 other people. So they would tell us one thing, and then they would go somewhere else. And we'd be like, well, didn't you say you were going to go to Loser's Lounge? And they'd say, no, actually, we're over here at the Golden Nugget Lofton. And you're just like, fuck. So we actually only really saw her just for dinner. That was pretty much it. Actually, I spent more time with Dee than I did with her.
Oh, yeah. So it was like, so people were they just doing it just because they were just a big unorganized mob that was just hanging out at a place like, let's go here, dog, okay, and then she was like carried along.
Yeah, and it's a lot of women. They can't make up their fucking minds, and so they just want to do whatever. And then the next thing you know, they're texting us and saying, oh, we're down at the Golden Nugget now. And then the same thing for breakfast. We were going to meet them for breakfast, and say goodbye at least. And by the time we got there, they had already left, and it was like,
what?
Okay.
That sounds like someone was fucking almost dissing you in a way, dude.
You wonder, like, I don't know if
anybody would, paranoid people would wonder, or unless it's just how do you miss breakfast? Like, did you get up late, or?
No, because here's the thing: they put a post on Facebook. Everybody, join us down here at 11 o'clock. We're gonna be at whatever hotel
Dimple
it was.
Splimples, yeah. So you went down there at 11 o'clock to Dimple Splimples, and they were already gone.
Yeah, well, a few of her party was still there, but not. She was gone, and her majority of the party was gone.
Well, I'll tell you what. Go fuck yourself, Annette. There you go. Sorry, just joking.
Yeah, it was kind of.
No, I'm kind of not joking. I mean, if someone comes down, it's not a short drive. It does take about 45 minutes to an hour at least, right?
It's like an hour and a half, dude.
Hour and a half, and you go down there to see someone, and they can't even bother to keep stay places or tell you where to go.
No.
And then the next day they don't even stay when they're supposed to be there for Facebook, and it's their party. So that's kind of rude-tastic. So. Yeah, kind of fuck off in that a little bit there. You rock and roll butt. You can rock and roll butt. Fuck off there.
Yeah, exactly.
Common courtesy says, hey, someone comes up to see me, and so it was you, and you got you and was it Mac?
Yeah, me, Mac Metro, yep, and then D came down to hang out with us, man, and it was cool hanging out with him, dude. He he was trying to showboat a little bit, like, yeah, man. This is the casino I work at, and this is what I do. And he like knew a few of the people there, and
his name's D.
That's D. Oh, and then for dinner he was like, hey, man, maybe we should put it on my tab because like I get the employee discount, And we're like, okay, So, but it was cool, man. He was, he took the time. He really
hung out, man. Probably reminisced about old bullshit. Probably talked some shit about people.
Yeah, a little bit about camp and stuff, and then we got a bottle of whiskey. We were actually doing shots. Dude.
Oh no! And you have beer too, I'm sure, right?
Well, I did a few shots, and then I fucking got a 40 of Mickey's.
Oh, after shots.
So then Mickey's. They wanted to go out and go, do club shit and whatever, and I was starting to lose momentum after a while. I was like, fuck, guys. I don't know, man.
Because you were drinking the shit, and they were probably keeping lean by drinking the hard liquor.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
I'm gonna get a 40. You're gonna go back to my 40 ounce of my blankie.
Well, and which, by the way, Kraken and I have a plan for this weekend, so that doesn't happen.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll keep that. I'll keep that under wraps, my friends.
Yes, we'll find out later.
Oh yeah, but, I got it. I got some ideas too. But still, man, you got to learn to pace yourself, man. Or at least don't drink that 40 because they probably in the mood to go. They were probably up. What time was it? Like 11 or something?
Yeah, about 11:30 or something.
I'm tired. 11:30. They're probably like, dude, did they go out?
Yeah. Oh yeah, well, I went out with them, but it was eventually, dude. I'm sitting there and I'm like nodding off and shit. Mm-hmm. Even D was like, "God damn, dude, you kept nodding off, man. I was like trying to talk to you, and you fucking, go out and shit."
Mm-hmm. That's because you didn't keep it lean. When you go out to those places, you got to keep it light.
Yeah,
I'm packing the vino at the most this weekend, so that's why
we were thinking of doing rum and Coke, like just a few drinks.
Oh shit! Well, you just grab a Gatorade bottle and go. So
that's what we were thinking.
Yeah, or a big go cup and roll. Yep. So that's pretty much how easy, simple it is. I keep forgetting because in Vegas, there's different dichotomies in different places, man. Because here it's like you walk down Main Street here, and someone says, "Do you want to take a rip?" You're like, "Yeah," and a cop car drives by, you're like, oh, well, shit, I'll take a rip here. There, It's the exact opposite. Because they hear you, that you come down with a beer in your hand, they're like, sir, you need to get that out of the harbor. There, it's like, you can fucking bring whatever you want. You can slosh around a cup. Like, you can bring a bottle of wine and a Gatorade bottle.
Oh, yeah.
But here, but there, you come out with anything smelling like the evil weed, and you're going to get fucking incarcerated. Like hard.
Oh, fuck yeah. They'll lock your ass up real quick.
Yeah, I mean, it's still more lenient here, but it's just the total opposite there, so.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what? Here's the thing I was going to talk about, though, is this was the irk, actually, was the tourists, dude. And I don't know who's worse. Like, the tourists that come out here that think there's something big, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm a movie star because I'm staying at the fucking Bellagio or something, Or the ones down in Lofttown, dude. They're fucking white trash and Mexies, man. And they just don't give a fuck. It's all this entitlement shit. Like, we were trying to get ice because, Mac Metro likes to have ice with his drinks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, a lot of makes sense, especially when you're mixing drinks.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Well, he bought some Coke, too, so he was going to mix it with some Coke or something.
Oh, yeah.
And so he goes to the ice machine. Ice machine's completely empty. And then he went to two other ice machines on two other floors, and they're all empty too. Because what happens, dude, these Mexies get in there, they fucking have these huge ice chests that they just fill the fuck up from the ice machine, and then the ice machine's empty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's just kind of like, fuck you. And the same thing with the elevators. They had a bank of 6 elevators. There was a fat-ass line in the casino. I mean, dude, I've never had more trouble with elevators, just waiting in fucking line for an elevator. And then, like, when we were about to leave, you know, when we were going downstairs, you know, we're standing there and, like, sure enough, dude, the fucking Beanerback family runs by, and they're holding the elevator, and then just as we thought that was it, here comes another group of Beanerbacks, and they all jump into the elevator, but none of them said anything to us like, you guys want on, or, you know, whatever. No, there was no courtesy, dude.
Oh, so you were trying to get off?
No, we were on. I mean, we were off the elevator trying to get on.
And they just ran past you?
Yeah, we were just standing in the hall, like, looking at the elevators, like, hopefully another one comes soon, because that one looks pretty packed there, you know. So they just kind of ran past us.
Shit, man.
You're just like, oh, well, fuck those guys in the hallway. We're just going to go ahead and get in here and peace out, you know.
So they went around you?
Yep, run around us. The Rodriguez family, man. That's what Mac Metro called them.
Wow, dude. Just went around you and just said, fuck you. We're just going to cut in front of you, basically.
Pretty much. That's just what they did, too. Because we're standing there.
A bunch of fucking family, and then, we're going to take our kids to a casino in Laughlin. Was there a pool?
Actually, there were a fuckload. Dude, I was tripping off that, too. There were a lot of kids in the casinos. And I was like, what? And I guess from what I understand, they have arcades, and it's actually kind of kid-friendly down there.
Yeah, I guess so.
So,
yeah,
that's why they,
lovely.
You know.
Fuck that place.
Yeah, I'm not in a hurry to go back there.
No, dude, but it's like Vegas, like a cheap knockoff of Vegas. Like we're kind of in Vegas.
Yeah, it's like the subdivision of Vegas.
Subdivision.
And then, dude, to go to the Denny's to have breakfast, it was like a 40-minute wait. We're like, oh, fuck this. So then we went to Bullhead City, and we tried to go to, I think it was an IHOP or something, and that was like an hour wait.
Good
so we're
God.
Like, oh yeah, dude, it was insane. I'm like, what's going on here? So we wound up going to some place called the Coyote Cafe, kind of a mom and pop place.
I bet it was pretty good.
So
I bet it was pretty good and quiet and probably better food than you're gonna get at an IHOP, man. I bet.
Oh yeah. No, it was
man,
a cool.
You should have gone to fucking Blueberry Hill, dude.
Dude, well, that's what I'm sure what he was looking for, but of course we didn't.
That's a local place. I think there's I don't think it's anywhere else.
I thought there was one somewhere else, like California or somewhere.
Maybe one somewhere else. I'll have to look it up, see how many locations they have. As a matter of fact, let's do a little bit of investigating, Matane.
A little researchery.
Why not? We're on the air here.
So yeah, it was kind of a little bit of an R&R BF, man. It was sort of a lot of preparation for sort of disappointment. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't like, oh, yo, that was fun, you know, or anything. But that's kind of how things are, man. I noticed that too. Like whenever you plan for something to be fun, it turns out shitty, and then whenever you plan for something to fuck up or shitty things to happen, it actually turns out really good. I don't know if you ever noticed that.
Yeah.
But, like,
if you just kind of don't have expectations and just kind of,
because this is hard not to. You know.
Yeah, this is gonna be. We're just gonna have fun, is because we could have fun staring at our own fucking urine in a fucking bathroom.
Well,
We've done that before.
Yeah, we do that. We already do that. So, and we're gonna have fun. Oh, and bring your trunks, man, because we might go swimming.
Oh, I don't have trunks, but I guess I do have trunks. I guess I can pull them out somewhere. I just haven't swam in so fucking long.
Yeah, because we might go to the pool, man, because. Actually, I don't think they locked my pool like I originally thought, dude.
Wow. So they don't.
But there's another Mexi neck thing, dude. Here's another Mexi thing. They have their little spicknicks, dude. That's my new word. They pull the tables up to the fucking edge of the pool, and all the pool furniture right at the edge of the pool. So there's all these chairs along the pool side, you know. And you're like, fuck, because I like to trail the pool side to kind of navigate, you know.
Yeah.
And fuck, dude, sometimes you can't. I know I found the table, and I was like, going to put my shit there, dude, and I like stepped to the side, and I almost fell my ass in the pool. I'm like, Jesus Christ, why do you fuckers pull the chairs up so close to the pool? You know, what's that about? You know, like, do you feel more made? Like, oh, I'm part of the elite because I'm sitting up by poolside.
I don't know. It's
I don't
it's
know what
a
that's about.
strange. People do strange shit, man. They just want to jump in the pool right from the chair, like jump in the pool.
Oh,
And
maybe
they want to climb
maybe.
out so they can climb out and sit right in the chair. Like, yeah.
Think how fucking dangerous that is too, though, man. If like the wind catches one of those chairs or the table and somebody's in the pool,
Could
and
be
it
hits
hits
them
them?
in the head and they drown or dead in the pool.
yeah, fuck
And
yeah,
then
dude.
and then Max, you get in the pool and fuck the corpse.
Yeah, well, I get in there. Yeah, I just put, I'm swimming and all
Rub
of a
the
sudden my
corpse's
cock ends
feet.
up in its
you put
mouth or something.
Fucking just
You know,
fuck
so
the corpse in the bottom of the pool.
just like anal sex with a corpse. Do it with force.
Do it with force. Yes, one of our favorite pits in the past. See, speaking of this, 4 locations here
Okay.
all in Las Vegas, Blueberry Hill.
Oh, so it's not out of state.
It's a
huh?
Las Vegas location. One on Decatur, one on East Flamingo, two on East Flamingo, then one on West Flamingo.
Oh, so it's nowhere else then. It's just a local deal, huh?
It looks like it, yeah. Unless it
Fuck,
looks like it's a
okay.
local deal. So there you go, Blueberry Hill, local. Give our props to a local place. They still have those.
Local spot, man.
They still
Actually, we
fucking
ate there
have
last
local
time you were here,
places.
remember?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. They still have those local places though. So I like that food, man. Well, maybe we'll have to make a we don't have time to make a stop in there.
Like a venture. So
Ooh,
hey, you
we'll have
know.
an adventure, maybe. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So speaking of Vegas and speaking of just earning your week, man. You ever I'm in an okay mood because I'm like slowly getting out of the work week. I had one of those fucking brawler work weeks, man, where it's just like
Those
it's all
kind where
happening
you're
at
like,
once.
I need a beer.
Yeah. Like seriously, like you're at the end of the week. I'm like, I wasn't gonna have a beer tonight, but I'm probably gonna be ambling down to the store after we get out of here.
Getting a little bit of beer too.
Just
huh?
a nice little buzz, nothing crazy because I want to be cool for tomorrow. Although I'm not doing shit except getting up, because I got off tomorrow and then. But just one of those weeks where, especially the last day, where it's like you have to earn that vacation. Like it's not like sometimes I suppose vacations like it's Friday, and the day it's like you look at the clock and like 3 hours have gone by and you're like, oh, hasn't done it, and I'm still going. And you look at the clock again, it's lunch. Like yeah, half the day, but I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm going to go Friday, boop boop doo doo. And the day just floats by, and then you're like at the end of the day, you're like, oh, it's fucking end of the day. Had a great day, I kicked ass. Your last call is great, or whatever the fuck you're doing at the day. You're on point, ready to rock. Well, this was the anti. Maybe it's because it's a Wednesday, it's midweek, and my mind's still fucking.
So it's kind of a Dragonton day.
Yeah, oh,
then, huh?
Dragonton. We're talking about Dragon Fire. Like, it is Friday, you must pass the test, and if you don't, you're going to end up giving your last breath. It is Friday, and you must earn everything you get, or your soul will burn.
It's like
Ah!
some shit happens that makes you so mad that you're so glad you're gonna be getting the fuck out of there in a few hours. kind of thing?
No, it's like a test. It's like, I get to get out of here. And it's like, no, the demon Gargonaut, you must offer your soul in a pound of flesh to get out of this day, young boy. And you can get angry and stuff. I'm just talking about, and you start making mistakes and fucking up, and you're like, and then you've got like 3 fucking things, and you do it once, then a 4th and a 5th come in, and you're like, oh fuck, and everyone else is like, why aren't you doing this? And you're like, and your brain just like dead. You're like, please just let me get through this. It's like the gauntlet, man. It's like you see the light at the end of the tunnel, but before that light is a room full of snakes and spiders.
Right,
and
you gotta fight your way through this bitch before
fight
you
your
see
way
that
through
end.
this bitch. You're gonna pull yourself out, and then when you get out, you're like, man, I fucked some shit up there at some point, man. And not in a good way. You're like, so you kind of like feel almost like I'm glad about the vacation, but Monday,
Right, yeah, you're thinking back like, I'm not looking forward to coming in.
yeah,
because
because I don't know. I don't think I did anything terrible, like to the point where it's gonna be like, Jeff, we need to start.
Right, but it still shits in your mind. It leaves a big fucking turd.
Yeah, it's like a
floating on your
turd
brain.
floating on my brain. Now the turd will flush event, over the weekend, especially as
Oh yeah, but like right about now.
Right now, it's
you're
just
still
kind of like,
sitting
I'm
there
like,
with
dude,
the-
don't worry, everything's fine. You haven't made any mistakes since you've been in this new position. Because I'm in a new position that I've kind of gotten in. So this is like the harsh week because a lot of shit's happens, like converging fucking things. Like it's like 7 things happen at once. Like an earthquake happens while a hurricane's going, and then fucking a plague breaks out at the same time.
So it's kind of sitting on you there.
There's a whole bunch of shit.
The turd's kind of just floating and marinating right now, right?
Yeah, it's kind of floating and marinating. It's kind of breaking up a bit, like pieces are flushing down slowly. It's almost like a slow flush. But yeah, it's still sitting there. I'm sure it'll be flushed out, but then it comes Sunday, Monday, I'm like, fuck, I know. I'm like, all right, let's hope everything went well. So we'll see what happens. I mean,
well, but that's that shit again, man. You always think like, is this gonna fuck with me the whole trip? What's gonna happen here? Then you wind up having a good time. You just fuck. A lot of times, man, you really can't tell where the hell. Kind of like what I was saying earlier. Like last night we had this event. We thought it was going to be shit, dude. And it was actually a very cool event, and everything was working out great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
even my ride showed up just as we're walking out.
I mean, I'm not worried. Once I get to Vegas, I'll be rolling. Everything will be good. I'll be like, fuck it. I'm just gonna. Just right now, I'm like still been a couple hours, so I'm still like I can still look back. Also, that mountain. My mountain analogy. I can still see the cave entrance and the stinking turdlets like clinging to the walls of the cave and.
You hear the bubbling of the fucking feces.
The stench still fills my nostrils of the fucking day, and it's like, ugh. Sort of the whole week, but just definitely today. I was like, I came in, I was like, all right, we're gonna get through this. Will be good. It's start off the day, and half an hour in, supervisor shit had to do, call, talk to some fuckface, and then I was just like, argh! Yeah.
Oh man, well hey, we all have them, man. I've actually had a pretty good week this week so far.
Good for you.
Yeah, you see, I've had a good week, but
oh, really?
But yeah,
would you,
been pretty decent.
Man. Was there a corpse in the pool that you fucked?
Not yet. I'll be fucking that later.
Okay, that's cool. When the wind blows a table into some
right. Yeah, I'm waiting for someone to get killed so that way they can just be floating.
Yeah, hopefully it's a chick with nice feet that aren't too stiff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I'll space fuck her as I'm swimming, dude. My dick will just land in her mouth like, help. Ooh, hey, what was that?
Scroop. All right. Anyways, that's pretty much my major rant, man. I mean, this is going to be kind of a shorter probably show here today. But what do you have another? What is there?
I have another thing real quick. Of course, a transportation irk. Because guess what they did a few weeks ago, man.
What'd they do this few weeks ago?
They did it again. Where I get the text that they're going to be late. And so I don't go out there till, and I even called just to make sure that was the case. And the guy told me, oh, yeah, we're going to be, it's going to be running late. And I said, okay, you mean about, whatever, 5:25 or whatever. And he said, yeah, that's about the time we'll be there. So I go out there, no bus. And I'm like, son of a bitch. So I'm waiting. Finally, I'm like, okay, I'm going to call him and see what's going on. Of course, I call. I'm sitting on hold for Dex upon Excruce. And nobody's coming to the fucking phone. So I text Sandy, and I said, hey, Sandy, I don't know what's going on, man, but my bus isn't here. So then he calls me, and he says, hold on, man. So he starts calling, like, back numbers, like numbers to dispatch, that I don't have. And, dude, even he's getting voicemail pizza, dude. Which was actually kind of funny because it's like, see? I'm not just making this shit up. These sons of bitches won't answer their phones when they're supposed to.
You mean Sandy, the crutch, man, like, right, the whipping boy, too. He's probably like, oh, motherfucker, this motherfucker's calling me again.
He might be sick of me. Well, but it did turn out, yes, that those sons of bitches did, in fact, no-show me and came earlier than they said they were going to. And no, the fuck show.
Is that auto text? I'm telling you, man. It almost seems like these motherfucking drivers are like, man, what are we gonna do here? I'm gonna go ahead and press the text button deep. We're gonna be there in 5. Whoopsie-doozy, he's gonna think we're late, but oopsie-doozy, I get to leave that ride behind so I can go and get this ride taken care of because I'm already behind. So,
well, you wonder too. You're right. Like, are they not hitting their arrival button? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And because, like I said, that's what wound up happening. Anyway, long story short, Sandy was like, you know what, man? I'll just come. Tell me where you are, man. I'll just come pick you up and take you home.
Holy shit.
So I'm like, okay. So he did. And, I even offered to take him to dinner. I was like, hey, dude, you want to grab some dinner or something? He's like, no, man, you don't have to do that, man. And I'm like, you sure? I said, it really is no problem. I mean, I got to eat dinner anyway. And he was like, no, man, no, it's cool, man. I'm just going to take you home. And I'm like, all right. So, but here's the funny, this is, I guess, getting to the irk, so I don't know if you saw me, I have my little paratransit rants, on Facebook or whatever.
Yeah.
So, of course, dude, all the blindos, guess what their new little favorite thing is, dude? Uber!
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They're like, well, you must have done a cost analysis to paratransit to Uber, and don't you think Uber would be more of an economical choice? No, Uber's a fucking glorified cab, and basically, I'll be paying $20 to get to work every fucking day. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Not only that, but it's only specific, I think it's only specific to Apple devices.
No, they might have an Uber thing for, well, Uber is just like a service, but it's got to be pretty expensive to get across.
I don't think you can use it on a computer, dude. You have to use it on a device, actually, on a iPad or an iPhone or some shit.
No, I think you can use it on a computer. You can definitely use it on a computer.
I tried it, and I was able to sign myself up, but I wasn't able to, set up rides or do any crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So I might have to go check it out again. But anyway, it's not a viable option. But all the blindos, the bleep, blindo sheep, they're all over this shit. They're like, man, you got to try Uber. You should, And I'm just like, look, man, dude, that shit's gonna cost me $20 each time, going to work and from work.
They're like, what do you mean by work? I mean, every day? I work 2 times a week at the fucking farmer's market, fucking plucking dukers.
Yeah, you're right, dude. You're right. None of those fuckers actually have real jobs, do they?
I'm plucking and shucking the dukerberries, man. I
could go down to the fucking Salvation Army and pack boxes twice a week.
Yeah, I volunteer, man. I fucking sit outside and volunteer people to give me money. Or I volunteer my Social Security check at the local Old Ghost casino.
Some are blindos we know from camp, even, that were, like, well, yeah, I see what you're saying. None of them have real jobs.
$20 a day, like every day. That's each way probably. It's gonna be at least $15 each way, man.
That's what I'm saying, because I am not close to my work.
Dude, that's insane, man. That's like $30. That's $150. That's $600 a week a month on transportation when you're paying $6. You'd rather have the nights that suck than spending that kind of money. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. That's what, that was the point I was trying to make on there. I was like, look, guys, this is for every day. This is for my work. And I was like, it's going to be at least, I said what you said, it's at least $15 to $20. And they're like, dude, it's not going to be that much, man. You just put in your card and they just take you, it already plans out your route. And I'm like, it's still going to be fucking expensive. And you know what, too, dude? A lot of them live in California in little, like shithole Bay Area towns and shit. Yeah. So, I mean, it's nothing for them to get down the street. It's like...
Well, California used to have the access where you could get in a cab for, like, they'd send cabs to you for a certain amount of money, like a card you get a month.
Oh, those motherfuckers, dude, they would take you all over L.A. I remember that shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they gotta still have that shit. Uber.
They do, but a lot of these guys live up in Northern California now.
Yeah.
And Northern California's a little different setup, man. Shit's different than it is in Vegas, Oh
yeah, Northern Cali is close. It's like it's not quite Oregon, but it's almost, but not quite. So California, so it still sucks balls because California fucking sucks.
Yeah,
I don't like Cali, dude. I'm not a Cali fan. Like California, fuck California, man.
I mean, I got some friends that live out there, and I like the weather. Of course
you do, man. I got friends that live. I don't like Vegas either, but California is like where Vegas comes from, almost. It's like fucking.
Well, it's Vegas's toilet, or Vegas's California's toilet, actually.
Yeah, so California is still California's like everywhere else. It's just kind of, I don't know. Not a big Cali fan. I mean, San Diego's probably the only place in Cali I like, really, that I've been to. Maybe I need to go to more places in Cali. I'm just used to the. LA area.
I like the Bay Area. I do like the the weather and all that shit, but still, man, it's not a place I'd live. You know what I'm saying?
No, fuck that shit. So
it's just too it's too libtarded out in the sense of like a lot of the blindos, like you were saying, it's that well, it's okay, just collect your Social Security check and we got all these amenities for you, but it honestly, dude, all those blindos that have the like, you remember when we used to go to camp? You know, because they loved us because we're from Vegas and we were pretty independent blind people, but they were all like coddled school for the blind motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Which is funny. You'd think that they would be less coddled at school for the blind, but
Actually, no, because it's that liberal. Oh, you know.
I know, but you'd think
blind.
the whole idea of a school for the blind is to like get them all independent. But all it does is just make them. They go on little trips to like rock climbing and shit, but they don't actually go outside and deal with everyone else.
Well, it segregates them.
Yeah, it's like it's blind center. Yeah, it's blind center mentality.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, totally that. You know,
but all through all your life, so that's why people gravitate to blind centers because, well, I'm going to hang out with people who understand me. Burpity doopy.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to form my own identity and be who I am and be accepted.
Well, I'll be accepted. I will be accepted, but by the people that I feel comfortable with, which is, whatever.
Yeah, just other blind people that do the same fucking retarded shit that you do.
Yeah, have the same mindsets, man. But.
Yep. So that's kind of funny. Oh, and then too, man, just kind of a little side note since we've been kind of talking about tards and shit like that. I was talking to a driver today about the group homes. Like sometimes, man, these group homes, like they'll say, I'm here for John Smith. And dude, the fuckers that work in these group homes, they're like, ex-drug addicts or reformed drug addicts, or criminals or a lot of them are foreigners too, dude. Mm-hmm. So, of course, they send somebody else out. And then turns out they got the wrong passenger on the bus, and shit's crazy. Actually, that happened one night when I was on the bus. The dude said, "I'm here for so and so." This guy gets on the bus. He thinks it's that guy, and come to find out, it's not the right person.
Think about how awful that is. I'll never. I don't think I'd ever put my parents. If it was a home, it'd have to be like the finest home. But these fucking homes, man, these places, dude, they're just like numbers. Like, oh, look at there's old lady number 1, old lady number 12, old man number 16.
They're horrible.
Like, how do you not know who you're to put on a bus? Like, do you even know who they are? No, because they're just fucking vegetables, right? Or whatever they are.
Yeah, a lot of them, they're nonverbal, or they got dementia, and they don't know who the fuck they are, So, assisted living, fucking terrible idea, dude. If you can't take care of your parents, and, everybody uses that excuse, well, I got to work. Well, you know what? What did your parents do, for you when they raised you? They could have used that excuse for you and put you in some kind of school when you were a kid.
Or at least have somebody around who you trust who's going to take care of your parents. Hire, like, individuals who are going to be there in the home with those people. Don't put them in a place with strangers. Yeah. Bring people in that they can get comfortable with and that are there with them that you can trust. In
an institution. Well, even like these senior apartments, dude. I see these fucking things too. They're horrible too. It's like they're just as bad. They're just like institutions, where they just kind of go and they keikel around and degenerate. Yeah,
just kind of like stick them in a place and forget about them because they're the old news.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully that changes more and more. But then again, the older we get, the more fucked we get before we die. That's part of the problem too. Is that we get so old now, we're falling apart, but we don't die because of technology, which is great, but we're like fucking dead in the brain before, like 10 years before our body decides that we're dead. It's like,
that's the other thing, dude. Young people are pussies about shit, dude, now.
Oh, yeah.
Like they'll whine about some shit, and you're just like, what? You were just sick last week. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't feel good again.
No, I just feel kind of in a place.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little left of center today, okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling left of center. It's an excuse to slack off and not have to be responsible.
Yeah, exactly. But goddamn, I mean, then you see other people that are, 97, 98 years old. They're like, oh, I get up and I exercise and I do all, and you're just like, god damn.
Yeah.
So I don't think people are going to start making it to 80 and 90.
Oh, they will. They're just going to be. Well, pretty soon aging is going to be reduced or a thing of the past at some point if we keep going, unless we destroy ourselves.
Though, man, that assisted living shit, that's a business, dude, and they intend to keep that shit going, because it's a moneymaker for these fucks.
Oh god, yeah, they're probably revolving doors for the dead people. Like, all right, dead Molly, we got a room. Let's get.
Else. It's going to only cost you $1,300.
Mop the floor and spray the urine smell out. Let's get Danny in there. Danny's 75. Oh, Danny died 3 weeks in. All right, mop the floor again and get the barf smell out. Okay, Philip's coming in here.
Don't worry about the bed bugs. That they're okay.
No,
They'll just suck the blood out of them.
they need a lot. They need an ecosystem too. They're part of this humanity we have here, or this world.
But I love when I go to these events and somebody comes in and starts talking about their facility and how ejaculatory it is and everything. And some of the people that are, at this event that are other senior professionals, they're going, I want to live here. And you're going, you motherfucker, no you don't.
I want to live there. Yeah, I'm going to be fucking told when to golf. Billy, it's golf time. I don't want to golf today.
Hey, Jimmy, it's time to play some pinochle.
I don't want to. I want to sit here and masturbate. You can't do that. You can't fornicate.
Come on, get out and play pinochle with the rest of them, fucker.
Because that's like some of these places are. Some of these places, like, they separate you and you can't, like, get it on. Like, you can't, like, share a room. You
oh,
can't.
Shit.
Yeah.
The place where my grandmother was, they made her share a room with another person.
You can't, but you can't go off and be on your own now. Yeah, I can.
No, you can't. You're not smart enough. You're old and you're dumb, okay? So
that's what makes them old and dumb, because they're like, yes, I am old and dumb.
Well, yeah, because they bite into it, too.
Yeah, that's part of it, man. The vicious cycle. The vicious circle.
Yes, it is.
As like from the beginning to the end. From the beginning to the end. Do we catch a theme here, Maxwell?
It is beginning to end kind of shit, huh?
From the beginning to the end.
I think you just found the title of the next show, huh?
Yeah, or something similar.
Yeah, that's
why is this not fucking working? God damn it! Fuck this shit, man.
That music was low too earlier, man. I meant to tell you, but
I don't give a fuck. Go fuck yourself, man. I don't fucking care, dude. I'm on vacation, bitch. I'll do what the hell I want. I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation.
Hey, I'm telling you, those turds are still floating.
I know, man. That turd needs it. It's breaking up though from the vacation. It's breaking up, but we'll be breaking up now, and at least for a few, we'll be back next week to let you know the escapades and the riptigades. But I'm Cruise Control,
and I'm Maxwell Silver fucking Hammer,
and that's the story there, bitches. Nothing Sacred Show, 8/3/2016. Later, mother. Yeah. Fucker! She's my god.